Got very interesting runners in here. Blackout Time scratched from the Breeders' Cup Juvenile by the vets. He's been on the sidelines since then, comes back here. With all respect to Blackout Time, and I was looking forward to seeing him in the Breeders' Cup, how does Litmus Test not go off as the favorite? Simply because you're a graded stakes winner, dirt routing for Bob Baffert, and Flavian Q. Pratt is in town to ride on a Sunday.
Correct. And this is the Los Alamitos Futurity Litmus Test. Juan Hernandez up aboard this day. I'm with you. I would be surprised if there's a 72 price on Litmus Test at posted.
Yeah.
Right?
It feels like he's going to be the favorite, right?
It should be much lower, I think, than what he sees. Given his connections, given his talent here that he's shown up to this point, that's one of the longest dirt stretches. It might be the longest dirt stretch in North America.
Currently, because Belmont's still under construction.
Yeah, so he showed that he can carry that move that he made for a while. He hasn't raced since December, but the talent is there, the connections are there. By Nyquist, they paid $875,000, and he's trending in the right direction.
So that's Litmus Test. Let's go ahead and talk about Blackout Time, who is the 8-5 morning line favorite. And, I mean, you were second to Ted Nafi last time out in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Ted Nafi from that race went and beat everybody in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Now he's off the Kentucky Derby Trail. We're going to see Ted Nafi probably, I would guess, Saratoga. But Blackout Time, man, I really had high hopes for him in the Juvenile. He gets scratched. It's almost like he's been forgotten about, except clearly the Oaklawn morning line odds maker. Yeah,
I mean, he's 8-5. He finished second in his debut at Churchill Downs. Went to Ellis to break his maiden by a widening 9 3/4 lengths. Then took money here in the Breeders' Futurity as his second choice. Clearly second best. The thing is, have you progressed since your 2-year-old campaign, or have others caught up to your form now? I think would be the question for a runner like Blackout Time.
You want to know something that's really bizarre to me? We think about Kenny McPeak, Bryden Hernandez Jr., all the success they have. They won the Derby and the Oaks in 2024 with Mystic Dan and Torpedo Anna. They won the Southwest Stakes with Mystic Dan. These guys, neither one of them has ever won the Rebel Stakes. That seems like an outlier. Of all the big prep races and races at Oaklawn that they've won, they're looking for their first victory in the Rebel Stakes.
And, yeah, jockey trainer duo, success, obviously Derby with Mystic Dan, Torpedo Anna, the Oaks. But first time in the Rebel, they're trying to get it, and they will have the morning line favorite to do so.
Kenny McPeak has a pair in there. He also has the Arkansas-bred Honeys to Blame, who beat Open Company routing about the 16th on this surface back on February 8th. But they all are taking on a horse with 2 strong efforts over the local surface. Silent Tactic at 9-2. Assuming Blackout Time, you question it, has he progressed as a 3-year-old, and you think Litmus Test will be the favorite. Silent Tactic, all he's done is finish second in the Smarty Jones in his dirt debut, and then wins the Southwest. We go looking back at this one. He won it going away by 3 1/4 lengths. I mean, this horse has got one heck of a late kick.
Yeah, and shout out to Ashley Mayu and Matt Carruthers, who both like this runner. They got a nice price, and you know, he was able to close ground on the Smarty Jones in a race where, in a day where you couldn't really close ground. And that's why they said this was a horse to watch here in the Southwest Stakes. And he came rolling. He had that momentum. He goes on by. He's a bigger frame runner, so it kind of makes sense that he's going to get better with distance and experience. So he's stepping up in the right direction now. And I love the celebration by Christian Torres there at the wire.
It was great, yeah. But he's going to have a lot more to celebrate if he picks up the win in the Rebel Stakes. Do take note that the one-horse Bravaro is going to scratch. He was cross-centered in the Fountain of View Stakes at Gulfstream on Saturday. Saffie Joseph Jr. saying they're going to go ahead and keep him there. He was a good second in the Holy Bull behind Nearly, who was on many people's top 5 for the Kentucky Derby and will not be in the Fountain of View. So Saffie saying, all right, if he's not going to be there, we'll be there. So take him off your list, but we still have 9 runners going to the gate for the Rebel Stakes at Oaklawn Park, and that's on Sunday, the first day of March.